Hey, what is going down, guys? My name is SpaRkz, and today I have an excellent storytime commentary for you. But before we hop into this week's segment, I'd like to discuss the gameplay we're currently viewing in the background of this video today. This is a free-for-all MOAB that I'm extremely proud of, not only because I get a high kill-death ratio, but my second free-for-all MOAB of all time. I do have about 18 or so currently, but most of them are from infection, which doesn't really count. The first free-for-all MOAB I got lost somehow by Infinity Ward not saving the game in theater, so I have this one instead. Anyway, this is pretty quick, decent MOAB, so let's get back to the topic at hand. This was really hilarious time, so just kick back, grab the popcorn, and relax. This was 8th grade sex ed with the topic of the reproductive organs of both the genders. So we were just learning about each other's bodies because our class consisted of males and females, which just made it more awkward in the classroom because we were learning about each other's bodies, and we were getting to that age where we were hitting puberty and we wanted to actually do things with each other and calling each other cuties. So in my class I had Hybrid, Ortheo, and Reflex, aka Matt. They were surrounding me, so I had buds in the class who could witness what we had done. So our teacher let us write whatever we wanted on the board besides fuck, because she wanted to let us get comfortable with all the words that we were going to be learning about, and we didn't want anyone to say the wrong term, such as, let's say, for example, pussy instead of vagina. Now at this point, most of us were bursting in tears from the incredible humor in the room after all of us wrote down what we wanted to do on the board. When I went up to the board, I wrote cum, pussy, semen, and clitoris, or clitoris, or I don't know how the hell you say it. I don't have one of those things. But all of our dirty minds were laughing like crazy, and all of us were just out of control, raffling it up. And after all this horror in the room, one of my school friends decides to raise his hand and ask a smart-ass question. He says, "Mrs. F, wouldn't it be awkward to walk up to a doctor and say, 'My testicles hurt,' instead of balls?" Now I tell you, at this point, all three of us and the rest of the class was literally dying. We couldn't take it anymore. So once we passed all the vocab, she wanted us to understand that we must use the correct terms and not be offensive out there to all the people who may have interests with their own sex, or both sexes, or maybe even trisexes. I'm not even sure with all the sex changes kids want these days. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, sorry to say, but that will end my story. I told you it was going to be a short one, but it was indeed a good one. Hopefully for you, I made it enjoyable enough to laugh, because if I made you chuckle at least once in this video, then I've done my job well. But yeah, anyway guys, that will conclude this week's segment. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video as much as I did making it. It would help me a lot for dropping a like and a sub if you were sexually pleased at any moment throughout this video. Thank you all so much for listening. My name is SpaRkz, and I'm out. Peace.